week away, and all morning we are helping you avoid some of the most common cooking mistakes.
Yeah, you do not want your turkey to look like that. Mel is live at FSCJ this morning. Mel, you are talking about the biggest mistakes, whether your turkey isn't defrosted, and then even some gravy issues.
Yeah, you know, first I want to start with this one because Chef Grigsby here at FSCJ brought this up, and I never thought about it. When you're selecting the proper potato for mashed potatoes, which apparently is one of the best loved sides here in Florida, what's the deal? Because one of these is good, the other not so good.
Yeah, for a mashed potato, we want to go with a russet potato. This is a white potato, which dice it up, throw it in a stew. It's wonderful in a soup. But for mashed potatoes, if you want the light, fluffy mashed potatoes, it's the russet potato, also known as the Idaho potato, but it's the russet potato. It's best for mashed.
So this one, if you had a soup, it would hold together. And this one's going to kind of nice and be
That one's
smooth.
real fluffy.
All right, there you go. Grab the russet or the Idaho potato. All right, so first let's talk about this, or next, let's talk about the turkey. Defrosting this baby. People should really start to think about this today or early tomorrow.
Yeah, we try to use the figure of 5 pounds per day. So if you are going to be doing a turkey that's 25 pounds, you probably should get it out of the refrigerator now, or out of the freezer now and into the refrigerator.
Okay, now there is a way to speed things up. It's really annoying because you kind of have to keep the water going and you have to recycle some of the ice. You know, you really have to be mindful of it. But can you talk about kind of that quicker thaw?
Yeah, you can do a quicker thaw where you're running water constantly over the turkey, and you just have to watch the temperature. You know, as long as you keep it cool, it'll defrost still. Don't use warm water, you know, and Florida tap water can be fairly warm. So you got to keep some ice in there.
Okay, take it out now. Don't have to, I mean, I've done that before. It's very stressful. Okay, so this is about a 10-pound bird. We talked about size. You said the smaller the bird, the younger and the more tender it will be.
Yeah, you're gonna as the bird grows, the muscle tissue just get bigger and more tough. So the younger bird that's usually of less weight is going to be more tender.
Okay, and you can stick 2 of these babies in the oven if you have a big crowd coming over. Also, in the deep fryer, you said you don't want to go over really 10 pounds because you could run into some problems.
Yeah, with a deep fried turkey, when you get a big turkey, first of all, it's got to be able to fit in the frying vessel, and second of all, when you put the turkey in, the fat has to go somewhere. So if you have a large turkey, it could overflow and cause a fire. All
right, so think about the size. See all this good grease and the brown gunk at the bottom? That's what makes a good gravy, right?
Yeah, we like to call it sausage, but it's actually a pan gravy that we can make out of that.
Okay.
But some of the tricks to doing it are, you know, I take the turkey off and I put it right on the stove, and I sprinkle the flour into the fat. That'll cook a little bit and make a good binder called a roux, and then I add chicken stock or turkey stock to that, and let it cook out a little bit, and you'll have a perfect gravy.
There you go, and just keep stirring it because you don't want it to be lumpy.
Yeah.
All right, but cook that flour because then that takes away some of the flavor. Okay, real quick, I know we only have like a minute, but some quick recipes. Riley, my photographer, and I, we tried this whipped cream that you made, and I'm telling you, the store-bought stuff has nothing on this. Well, it's quick and easy.
It's quick and easy. It's just a little bit of sugar, whipped cream, and a little bit of vanilla extract, and whip it up. And my feeling is don't over-whip it so that it's so, you know, tough that you can, you know, it holds form. But make it nice and smooth, you know, smoother, lighter.
Look, this is worth it, people. I am not buying store-bought this year. I'm going to try this. Okay, and then real quick, cranberry relish. I'm going to do it quick because we're running out of time. You want to take sugar, some water. You're going to let it get warm and almost like candy. As soon as it happens, drop your fresh cranberries in there, and then what? Fresh
cranberries in there, and they'll start popping, and the juice will come out. It'll thin down the sugar, and then at the very end, add some fresh. I use the little cuties orange segments, and it'll make quite a delicious.
This wows your guests, party people. This wows it. You're not pulling out the cranberries in the can, and you're not pulling out the store-bought stuff. People will really think that you are a chef. Hey, I appreciate you. You are a chef.
Thank you.
I am not. But thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you.
I hope we gave some folks at home some great tips.
Yeah, I hope everybody's meal turns out well.
Yes, yes. Happy Thanksgiving.